Music Magazine Industry Research. Audit Bureau of Circulation. The Audit Bureau of Circulation, the ABC, is an independent body that delivers certification that verifies publishing data and ensures that it meets industry reporting standards. They also bring companies together to agree on measurements and standards that determine the best way to practice as reporting standards are constantly evolving. Conglomerate Publishers. Bauer Media. Bauer Media is a European-based company that manages various magazines and products. In the UK alone, a massive 22 million consumers are reached per week. Q and Mojo are managed by Bauer Media, and they are both very successful. Mojo is the world's largest UK-based magazine, and Q is the biggest selling monthly music magazine, and accompanied which is hugely successful online and radio presence. Mojo is known for its classic rock reputation, whereas Q is considered to be more pop-based. Both magazines are mainstream, but overseas tells another story, as Q could be considered as niche, each reaching over 45k circulation in the UK. Q has 48,333 and Mojo 70,667. Unfortunately, overseas there's a dramatic drop due to Q only having 9,443 and Mojo having 32,309. IPC Media. IPC Media is a publisher from the United Kingdom, currently known as Time Inc. UK. They engage roughly in half of the UK's adults and have a whopping 28 million global users being reached online each month. Time Inc. UK itself is a subsidiary of Time Inc., which reaches on average 130 million users worldwide. In the music genre, they own NME and Uncut, but also own over 60 other brands. NME focuses on numerous genres, generating a circulation of 15,830, so is a niche magazine. Uncut, on the other hand, focuses on rock music and is mainstream, with a circulation of 51,562. Uncut have had music awards and DVDs, and NME have had its own tour and award ceremony. Independent Publishers. Future Publishing. Future Publishing is a company from the UK that publishes over 30 magazines in the industry such as music and gaming. 14.6 million people are reached by their portfolio a month. Their most popular magazines are Future Music, Music Radar, Guitarist, Rhythm, Total Guitar, and Computer Music, which are all niche and in varied genres, but Guitarist takes stand being the circulator at 25,047. These magazines are multi-platform, covering the internet, electronic devices such as mobiles, tablets and consoles, and have had events each year or so. Audience demographics: tween, 16 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, and 55 and over. 1991, Ian Ang. Media producers and institutions view audience as an imaginary entity, as a mass rather than a set of individuals. Magazines refer to this as reader profiles. This is the typical view of an audience member. 1995. Sarah Thornton. Subcultural capital is the knowledge and commodities acquired by members of a subculture to make them cool. What makes you cool is having information that applies to your subculture, where gigs are being played, what fashions are being worn by fans, latest album releases, etc. Mass versus niche audiences. Mass being a mass number of consumers, and niche being a smaller number of consumers.